The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome back to The Local Show. We know you have no place else to go, so keep it right here.
They're a hostage to the radio, Tom. They can't go anywhere.
Oh, good golly. Yeah, well, whether you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, which is a pretty cool app, I use that all the time around the yard, you know?
I have started to really fall in love with that app.
Yeah, so many different, stations. I do it for the music. I don't usually listen to podcasts.
I was listening to Joe Rogan.
Were you? Yeah.
Last week.
Yeah, and I'm one of the few people who doesn't like Joe Rogan.
Yeah, it was interesting. I didn't over listen to it. I listened for a while, and I went okay, and it felt a little redundant after a while.
Yeah.
Well, we got a pretty lady sitting next to us, Tom. Let's talk about
Absolutely. Amy McNamara is back with us. She's the owner of Pick Your Stitch. How are you there, Amy?
Oh, I'm great.
You have a beautiful store.
Oh, thank you.
Tell everybody where it's located.
6701 Manlius Center Road, East Syracuse.
And whereabouts is that?
It's in the old Train Center Plaza, actually.
Okay.
Near Walmart on Bridge Street turns into Manlius Center Road.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's right there.
That's kind of fun. What I like about it is all the equipment that you have. There is so much equipment, and nowadays. So tell people exactly what Pick Your Stitch is. What it's set out to be, and why you started it.
Okay. Well, I was in corporate America for 30 years.
30 years?
Yeah,
you don't look much more than 30 years
well, thank you.
old.
She started when she was 9.
Yeah. What kind of corporate America were you in?
I worked for, started out being Money.
Money? Oh,
the
the big money. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, and then it ended up AXA when I left. Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
So
and I
you
was
got out
in
of
IT.
that.
Yeah, I was in IT.
Okay.
I retired early.
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And then decided I've always wanted my own business.
The problem with that building is as a child, it always made me spell the word money wrong.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
I blame the building.
That's right.
So were you doing any type of sewing or knitting or anything beforehand? Or?
Yes, I had just started a few years before quilting.
Okay, quilting.
I always wanted to quilt, but I didn't know how to sew, so I had to learn all that.
Gotcha. And that's what inspired you to start the store. So then tell people what the thought was behind the store. What did you want to accomplish when you opened it?
Boy, that's a good question. I just wanted to have fun in the community, I guess. I wasn't, I'm supposed to think it's not a craft, it's my business, but I kind of forget that.
Yeah, so it was like an extended knitting or not knitting, a sewing circle, right?
Yeah.
I see.
Love my customers.
Yeah. And now you have all kinds of machines. So you can sew things the old-fashioned way with a thimble and a needle, or you can buy some of your machines and really get into it.
Some people do. It's called English paper piecing, and they still do with their hands. But yeah, we have, you never guess the range and price of the sewing machines that we have.
Well, why don't you tell us?
Oh, my goodness. I mean, we have some that are $350, and then we have some that are $25,000.
Can you imagine?
My goodness. And so it almost seems like, I'm going to say something dumb, which Tom's used to.
Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Is sewing still a thing?
Yes, it is.
So because you don't, as a kid, their mom always had something going and somebody was making something. Talk about who's doing this and explain it.
It is really interesting that it's coming back up.
Yeah.
Kids the age, young kids are sewing.
I think a lot of men are getting into it too, aren't they?
Yeah, we had a retreat, a stay in your own bed retreat this weekend. We had like 10 people come and they sew all weekend, and they go home and then they come back and sew. And we had a gentleman there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. And like Steve's wearing a hat right now, and you can see it on YouTube, and it's embroidered with Zoe. You have machines that can do that all day long.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, and
we don't do it for people, but yes.
Right. People can buy those things things.
Yep.
And do embroidery on their own if they want.
Exactly.
And then there's all these eBay, or not eBay, but Etsy stores and things like that. You can actually, more than Etsy, there's a ton of different platforms
Facebook
now.
Marketplace.
Facebook, and all that.
Yep.
Are there like clubs, people like sewing clubs, where people get together and do those kinds of things?
Oh, yeah. There's another store locally that has a lot of clubs like me. And one, English paper piecing is one. We have one that's called Sew and Tell, where once a month people come in and they show what they've made.
Yeah.
I usually tell them a little bit. I'm not the best sewist, so I can't tell them a lot. But yeah, like you said, machines. I now have 4 brands of sewing machines.
Wow.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So a lot of these things you can use in conjunction with a computer, or it has onboard computing, where you can almost tell it what you want to make, and it'll make it for you, right?
Yes, actually, one of the machines you can use, like Google, to tell you, what should I do in this instance? Yes, but actually, there's software related to it, so you can bring in, the Zoe advertising into the software, and I can change the font, I can change the colors, digitize it. If it's just a picture, I can digitize it and then bring it over. I can send it wirelessly to the sewing machine, embroidery machine, and stitch it out.
2026, what is the most popular thing that people create with a sewing machine?
Goodness. Well, one of the things that's growing, there I am again. One of the things that's growing is upcycling. So we're getting younger people that are coming in and they want to learn to sew, and they want to take a pair of overalls and turn it into something else, like turn it into a jean jacket, or and then there's people that
taking their old clothes and kind of repurposing it.
So I could take an old pair of jeans that I grew out of, or maybe I lost weight and they don't fit anymore, Tom.
There you go.
And create a different acrylic coat out of it, or
yeah, absolutely. No. There's one customer that I had. She would create purses. Bags out of it.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got free, you've
material.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. Do you have, within your store, like meetups, like how to sew, how to use some of the equipment?
Yes, we do one-on-one lessons if you didn't buy your machine from me. But if you buy your machine from me, we'll help you out. Teach you how to use it. But right now we've got beginner quilting. Going on. So it's a 3 class series. So people will come in and the instructor will teach them, how to cut the fabric, and then how to match your fabric, and then, how to sew it together and have your corners meet up just right.
I think it's cool, and maybe it's not, but I think it's cool when you see 3 kids and you can tell the mom made matching outfits.
Yeah.
Or they grow, and I don't know, they're out there, they're running, and I just think that's really cool.
It
is that popular?
It is. People don't, in my store, they don't do garment sewing a lot. But, there's the Grammy jammies that people make. And, and we do have a class coming up where you do learn how to make some palazzo pants or, pajama pants. Yeah.
How's the financing on your equipment? Can you get it pretty easily these days?
Yeah, we have, in most cases, we have 0% financing. The number of months depends on, how much you spend, or, because I'm the one that pays the interest for you. So it depends.
I think it's amazing how it's all stepped into what's going on now. And in the 21st century, the computers, the stitching, all those things.
It's never been easier to be an entrepreneur. You just got to dive in.
No, I think
exactly. Yep.
So pickyourstitch.com.
Yep.
And or you can call 437-0962. 437-0962. Creative people, what a great outlet.
Yeah. Oh, actually, kids are. I had a friend of mine, was teaching her granddaughters how to quilt this
that's
weekend.
even better. And it builds relationship because you're having a conversation and staring at an iPad.
Yep, exactly.
Well, thanks for joining us today.
Okay, thank you.